Hey guys, thank you guys for continuing to hit that like and subscribe button. It's your girl, Michelle, aka Peace out. Thanks for supporting the algorithm.
Good evening. Good evening. Hope all is well. Happy weekend. It's Saturday. This is episode 53 of One at FaceTime. Hope everyone's doing good out there doing their Christmas shopping, doing all the last minute things. And if not, y'all better get prepared. Tonight's episode is going to be about top 10 things I would never do. And before I get into my top things of what I would never do, I'm going to pretty much, do a little bit of research to see what I saw other people did and compare to what I said. So, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the day ones. Shout out to everybody who's shopping that K-Fit sale this holiday season. As you guys saw earlier, I pretty much told you there is a $29.99 deal on all products. All you're paying is for additional shipping and handling. Retail price is only $60, so definitely get up on that. One time only Christmas holiday sale, $29.99 is the great deal. You're paying shipping and handling, which is much cheaper than the original retail price of $60. But that's it. That's all for that. It is episode 53, and I know everyone has their own fears and anxieties and worries. We all don't have the same fears and anxieties and worries. And one thing I did research was that a lot of people said they would never do skydiving, they would never swim with sharks in open water, they wouldn't eat any exotic animals, they wouldn't walk on hot coal. They wouldn't sleep in a bed of nails. They would not voluntarily undergo extreme pain for pleasure. They would not be able to live without technology. They would never do things like base jumping. They would never do things like living entirely off the grid. And they would never engage in solitary confinement. So those are some of the top 10 things other people said. I'm pretty sure everyone has their own specifics thing that they would say they would not do, what they would do, but to each his own. I definitely have my top 10, and my top 10 may be different from your top 10. So I'm gonna jump into my top 10. But before I jump into my top 10, I'm gonna do a real quick small segment where I call it Remember the Time. So as kids, do you remember the time we actually did something dumb we weren't supposed to do? You were so afraid that you were gonna get in trouble for it, but it had so much pain, you just didn't know if you should tell your parents or tell an adult or not. So for me, my Remember the Time moment was gonna be pretty much when I remember I had melted a straw, and the straw had melted on my finger, and I had got like a little bubble, and it burst, and it was all burning. It was sore and sensitive. Had a really open cut, and I didn't know what to do about it, and I didn't want to tell, but I didn't want to tell. It was so stupid. Like, I melted a straw, didn't realize the straw was gonna melt on my body, and then I was in all this pain, had a blister and the bubbles, and it burst, and it was just really dumb. I didn't want to explain that to anyone in the house that I did that. Another thing I remember doing was I remember choking on ice and really panicking and having like a whole anxiety attack, not to realize that the ice was gonna just melt. Just like the stupid things you did as kids, like just crazy, crazy things. But that's my little tea, that's my little talk. Again, so now I want to definitely jump into the main topic where I'm sharing my top things, 10 things that I would never ever do. So it's each its own. But for me, my number one thing on my list is bungee jumping. I don't know if it's a culture thing, but bungee jumping has never sounded extremely exciting to me in any way where it became a bucket list kind of thing to do. There's something about that gravity and that free fall that is just not for me. I can never see myself going bungee jumping. That is definitely one of my top 10 things I am never going to do. The second thing I want to talk about is scuba diving. It's pretty exotic and playful of an amenity, or like um, um, a side trip thing that is to do when you're on vacation or something like that. That just does not tickle my fancy. I can never see me doing like the whole scuba diving thing. Like, that's just not for me. First off, I'm not a great swimmer. Second off, I don't know all the animals that are under the ocean, and it just I just can't see myself doing that. Third thing up, co-signing for a person. We all know the little tips and trips to how people need help and support and actually co-sign for something. I'm not down for that. Been there, done that, move on. No thanks. Definitely not doing that. Next thing up, the whole naked and afraid, that whole wilderness camping outdoor thing. There's a TV show called Naked and Afraid where contestants or groups of people are literally naked with, limited resources and have to survive in the wilderness for several hours or weeks or months. I am so not for that. That is something I can never see myself doing. I am not a naked and afraid kind of person. Like, I don't like nature. I don't like bugs. I don't know nothing about building a fire or boiling water or catch. I don't know nothing about none of that. So that is just not for me. The next thing up, I'm halfway through my list is I don't think I'll have any more kids. I don't think so. And if I did, I think it would not be a natural birth. I'll be heavily sedated and drugged up because that pain is for no one. Like that pain is a lot. So I'm not looking forward to doing that at all. The next thing I'm gonna say is I would never find myself, indulging or becoming any kind of research candidate for any kind of experimental procedure. I say this because I just recently saw this Netflix series called Bad Doctor, and it's like, yeah, never sign up for any kind of experimental procedure. Although things happen regardless of people's credentials and their accolades and their years of service. Yeah, but experimental stuff, stick away from that. So I can never see myself doing that. Next thing up, I will never have an exotic pet or a wild pet. Something about snakes and chimpanzees and things that are not found in the pet store. I feel like that's for a reason. So I cannot see myself doing that at all. Like that is just not for me. Like I'm definitely into nature at some point, but not into nature in that level. So yeah, I definitely do not see myself doing that. Next thing up I have on my list is I can never see myself shaving my head bald, how the Jada Pinkett has her hair, or like how a man has a bald like Michael Jordan. I can never see doing that for any reason. Like, I don't think that's for me. I'm gonna say never. I feel like if I had to, I would, but I definitely cannot see myself ever doing that. The next thing up, selling your soul, selling your body, definitely never gonna do that because my values and worth, I'm just not gonna do that. And the next thing I will say, some things I will never do. I actually only have nine down. I wrote 10. I don't even have the 10th one down, but just on the top of my head, the 10th thing that I will never do is, compromise myself from someone else. And I kind of feel like that definitely goes into like kind of co-signing for a person, but it's a little bit different. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. Um, I just can't see myself doing that. So going from the top, bungee jumping, scuba diving, co-signing for a person, being on Naked and Afraid or some type of wilderness, having another baby naturally, experimenting in experimental procedures, having exotic or wild pets, shaving my head bald, selling my mind, body, and soul. And the last thing I said, I already forgot what I said just that quick, but the last thing was pretty much something I just thought about from the top of my head, and it's like yeah, selling my soul, selling myself, compromising myself from someone else. I think that's my 10th thing I said. Yeah, I just can't see doing that because I don't see the reward. Now, if it's something where, my family benefits or, something bigger than me benefits, that'd be something different. But just to do it, no, thank you, not into all of that. But those are my top 10 things I would never do. And I think I should definitely do a conversation regarding, the top 10 things I would do and since I have some time here, I'm gonna just jump into that. So some of the top 10 things I would do, like I would love to like, do like like not a Thelma and Louise, but I would love to like, do like some kind of road trip, across several states that would be really, really interesting. I would really, really love to like, follow my roots and my ancestry. That's something I would really, really love to do. I really would love to go to Africa one day. Like that's something definitely on my bucket list kind of thing. I definitely want to, have opportunity to travel, outside of Africa, like just different places, see different things. Like I definitely want to do more traveling. Like that's on like kind of the bucket list or like the top 10 things I really, really, really want to do. Next thing up, I would definitely love to like, have opportunity to act in a small role in some kind of way. Like I feel like that's really, really interesting for me. The next thing I would say is, to be successful, like I would love to be in an opportunity where, things are just thriving and growing in the industry that's for me. Whether that's acting, modeling, coaching, training, some kind of creative arts or something like that. Like I would be really, really into that. Next thing up, like I would love to like get into some photography at some point. I don't know how far I would like to take it, but I can see myself like definitely getting into like photography, landscapes, portraits, stills, things like that. Like I definitely feel like I may have a niche for that. The next thing up, I would say like I would love to like experience a little time in nature as far as like being in like a rural setting, not an urban setting, like just seeing what that country life, that farm life is like, seeing this for me, if I can survive, I can thrive through it. That would be really, really interesting to me. And I think I'm definitely almost at number 10 right now. The next thing I want to do, like I would love to like, have a garden and a greenhouse, plant fruits and vegetables and see how well that goes. And if I can make that thrive, like that'd be very, very interesting to me. Like definitely bucket list thing. Like that's something I really, really want to do. I talk about a lot. And the last thing I want to say is like, one of the top 10 things I would really, really love to do. Um, I would love to own property. Like I would love to own property, acres, lots of land to do whatever I want with it, have it fixed up the way I want it. Like those things will definitely interest me. I'm not saying those are the top 10 things in the top order, but those are, 10 things, things I can think of off the top of my head that I would really like to do. Outside of the 10 things I just said I would never do, because everyone doesn't have the same risk factor and excitement factor and all that other good stuff. And, what's for you is for you, what's not for you is not for you. So that's how I feel about the whole thing. That's for me personally. Um, Side note, for everyone else who's popping in on the replay, popping in late, yes, my name has changed. It is Kashel Fit now, but the channel is now called Dreadlock Diaries. If you haven't seen any of my recent shorts or live videos or any videos from me at all, I've done a few videos recently telling you guys I've changed this channel name to Dreadlock Diaries because I wanted to focus all on personal care, hair, workout, fitness, eating, exercise, and I definitely have a new channel which you guys can please go subscribe to right now. The new channel is called Grapevine. It's in my community channel tab. You go to my community channel tab. I'll definitely have a link to the new channel. Please go over there and like and subscribe over there. I don't have any content posted there yet, but I'm working on that behind the scenes. And that channel will be specifically about things that I do not want to talk about here, more risque things, more mature things. Wine and FaceTime will travel there as well. It'll be funny videos, celebrity gossip, unboxing, reviews, and the wine and FaceTime. So definitely check that out. Again, the new channel is called Grapevine, Grapevine. And I believe my username is NY Grapevine, because you know how it goes. So you get the first one, it's already taken. I didn't want no numbers behind mine. So definitely search me. I have a few people already following me, subscribe over there already. So do me that favor, hit that subscribe button. There's definitely content coming soon. I don't know when I'll be posting, what days I'll be live. I don't have all of that, packaged and sealed up yet. But I am excited to jump over to that channel to do some more things that are out of this box of what this channel will represent. So you will see, certain playlists disappearing, becoming private over here. You will see, things becoming more strict over here and structured into hair care, shampoos, conditioners, oil use, retwist, DIYs, products, and things like that. You will see more of that here. So if you want to see more of the funny things, the silly things, the more mature things, the more, midnight after dark conversation, you're gonna definitely want to go over there to the Grapevine channel. The Grapevine channel will have all of that over there. And outside of the Grapevine channel, as I said earlier, your girl Kashel, aka K Fit, still has some products from K Fit merchandise that she's still jumping out with, popping out with for the holidays. There's an exclusive great deal for the Christmas holiday right now for $29.99, not including shipping and handling. And with that offer, that's a great offer because, again, as I said before, resale price was already $60 per suit. And that does not include, headbands, wristbands, short sets, or compression leggings. I am specifically talking about the pink suits, the green suits, the gray suits, the peach suits you've seen me recently post on Instagram, TikTok, and here on my YouTube channel. So that's what my conversation was for tonight. Top 10 things I would never do. And I know for some of you guys, my top 10 don't seem that serious. And again, it's not in that specific order. It's just 10 things in general off the top of my head that I just know I would never do. And what's for you is for you. What's not for you is not for you. And you guys heard about top 10 things I would love to do. And again, those were not in the specific order as well. Those are just top 10 things in general that I feel like it was interesting to me, that I want to do, but we all experience different things at different times, and I haven't experienced everything you guys have. So, those things are still on my list. Call it bucket list, call it wish list, call it whatever you want to call it list. But, That's what it was for me. So one more for ad, guys, and I'll be right back.
Hello, how you guys doing? It's Michelle Fit Now. I'm here to give you guys a few more updates that I feel like you need to know that's very important.
It's social, it's recreational, and it's athletic. Women love it, and guys love it for their women. The K-Fit Club presents the K-Fit Yoga Outfits. Get your K-Fit Yoga suit today. Go to kfit.club.
Stay tuned for that. Thanks for checking out this video. I appreciate all the love and support. Go pre-order your K-Fit Yoga suit now.
Yeah, so those are the K-Fit yoga suits I was talking about. So at this point, I have no more red and black suits left, which is what the lady was wearing in the skates at the end of that video. All of those red and black suits are sold out. What I do have now is the green ones, the pink ones, the gray ones. I have them in sizes large and extra large, and that's it. Everything is selling out like COVID-19. Just joking. Everything is just really selling out. So I don't have much. But definitely DM me, comment below, call me, jump on me, follow me on social media, find how you can contact me, and I can let you know what I have available. But peace out, y'all. Hope all is well. Special shout out to all the lock kings and queens out here. Y'all see how my hair is flourishing. Thank you for supporting all those videos. Again, please go show some support and subscribe to the Grapevine channel. I'm excited about this channel to, talk my ish and do what I want to do. And I'm excited for you guys to follow me over there too. So peace out. Happy weekend. All is well. And that's it.
Okay. I work out all the time. I can do lots of different moves. Have never been able to do one full push-up.
Push-ups are the best way to start your day.
I will try one standard push-up.
It's not the best push-up, but I can get down and get back up.
Like I said, go over to Grapevine and like and subscribe to my channel. Honestly, you can even like it. There's nothing to like there, but go hit that subscription button. If you want to find the link directly, please go to my community channel. Yesterday or today, you'll see the link in my post. Go subscribe there now. Peace out, y'all. Happy holidays. I'll catch you guys on a rebound. Replay games, do your thing. Comment below. Let me know what your top 10 things were. If you caught this live for that one person who's watching behind the scenes, I see that one person. Definitely comment, what's your top 10 things you would never do. Peace out, y'all. I'll catch y'all soon. One love.